Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Into the secondary, past the 40. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On first down, it's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A handoff, running left is Genty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty, touchdown Eagles. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. But even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And the Giants first down.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. Oh, the ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drop. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
From the 33, here's second down and 4.
And
One right up the gut for Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, they go with Genty. Oh, yeah. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
We'll run the toss to Genty. There he goes again. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Now Genty. Wide heading for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good for another Eagles. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, 73!
Genty. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
He was taken down behind.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Elliott now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Josh Uche in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On second down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
They'll indeed go for it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. One more time with Genty. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a screen set up for Dowdle. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. Now Dowdle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson to the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Giants are on the board just before halftime. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
No touch it. 180, 180. No touch.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Great, set. 180, 180. No touch.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Giants' 28.
That's caught downfield by Smith. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. First down for the Giants.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
Remember, they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Get this into the hands of Nabel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Slayton is the man in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Taken down by
from the 23. Here's second and 8.
Second and 8.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing. Dart. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return starts at the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Great, set. Trimmers,
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Darcy Golston there on the tackle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Genty. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Zach Cunningham, the linebacker, on the tackle. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the run to the right. He's going to air this one out. Hit by the former Saint, Holson Adebo.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Game on. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A run. Genty. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. On the handoff, this is Genty. Yeah. And he will score again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
For the two-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
17.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. 20, 15, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants have cut the deficit to 5.
Giants 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Great. Set.
On first down, it's Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
For an Eagles.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
At the 49-yard line.
Gonna fire this one out to Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here's Genty. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Hurts gonna hand this one to Shipley, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
It is 3rd and long. Genty going to get it on the zone read. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he will score! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
36, Giants 24.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll look underneath here for Dowdle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. Throwing is Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do?
They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Darts pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll go again with Genty. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Run right up the gut with Genty. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.